Next up, we've got number 6, Michigan, who is 8-1 at Penn State, who is 6-3. Third and fourth, respectively, in the Big Ten East. This feels like it's going to be a good one at Happy Valley, and the lines prove just that. Michigan's slight favorite at 1.5 with a total of 48.5. Last year, the Lions took this one 27-17. So, Arky, who do you like in this game?
Well, Michigan's 7-2 against the spread this season. That's really, really good. We sort of look at Michigan as this, non-offensive commodity, like when we think of what we've seen from Jim Harbaugh the last few seasons and when we think of Big Ten football in general. But that's not the case this year. I mean, they're a really good scoring offense, too. They're a really good offense. Let's just say that. They're a really good offense, too. And Penn State, they're struggling. They cannot run the ball right now. They just can't. I don't know what the issue is. I looked into a lot of the things. Like there's a receiver injury that you could worry about, but it's not the reason they're not able to run the ball. They've had their issues with Sean Clifford being hurt earlier this season. He's obviously back, and the only chance I give Penn State, who is a pretty stingy defense as it is, but the only chance I give Penn State to win this game is if somehow, some way, Sean Clifford was able to find Jahan Watson to open up the game a little bit down the field. Like that, I don't see it in the cards at all for Michigan not to be able to win this game. The fact that they're only a 1-point favorite, again, I feel like I'm getting free money here, right? Like Michigan's just the much better team, and going on the road is one thing, but this Michigan team is very much better than this Penn State team at this point of the season. You ask me that at the end of September, maybe a different story. But like in the middle of November, I love Michigan here. So I'm going to go Michigan -1 all the way. Let's go to the bank with it, 2K.
I'm going to be right there with you. Penn State has won 3 of the last 4 with Michigan, including back-to-back. So anything is possible, but like you said, I feel like it's Michigan's year this time. With that said, I'm going to stay away from the spread. It's too close for me, though. I'm too undecided. I would lean Michigan, though, with you at -1.5. Seems like the obvious choice, but I don't know. Big conference game on the road. Anything can happen, but let's talk about the total because that's what I'm more focused on. Total has gone over in 5 of Michigan's last 5 on the road. Not only that, but the over has hit in 6 straight Michigan at Penn State matchups. So that's a fun little nugget. Yes, the total has gone under in 4 of Penn State's last 5, but I'm going to choose to ignore that, and I'm going to take the over of 48.5. Let's make it fun.
Yeah, I think that's also doable in this game, to be honest with you. Like, it doesn't seem that much. Like, I think Michigan could get 30 on their own. So, like, if I believe that,
True.
then I think Penn State could throw up a couple touchdowns, too, to get you that total. So,
Yes.
or to get you at least near that total. So, I think that's fair.
Well, Wolverines are averaging 36 points per game. Nittany Lions consistently putting up 26. So, yeah, I like the over too. Thank you for that.
Yeah, and Michigan bounced back nicely, beat Indiana last week, covered the spread there last week after losing to Michigan State. So they didn't let that game completely dominate them the next week in that loss. And I think they were also probably looking ahead a little bit to this Penn State game, and I think they'll be completely ready for them.
Okay. And to be clear, I'm not taking the spread here, but Michigan is most likely going to win this one. So, yeah.
Michigan will win this one.
Yes, they will. They should. I'm not going to mess with the spread there.